initiative that would help attract young people and entrepreneurs to our community. And we decided on something we called Fast Tracks. 100, we got a Fast Tracks fan here in the front. Fast Tracks was the largest transit initiative in the history of the country, 122 miles of track. And it required a 0.4% sales tax increase, very serious. We got all 34 mayors, 2/3 of them Republicans or independents, to support that tax increase and to support Fast Tracks. Right? No one's ever done it before. It passed 55% to 55% to 45%. And if you fly out to Denver now and you take the train in from the airport, you get to Union Station, you'll see what has become the fulcrum for one of the most significant urban revitalizations in the history of the country. And I think based on that, again, Governor Ritter, my predecessor, decided he wasn't going to run for a second term. And I decided to run for governor, and I made the same commitment. Rather than the suburbs, I said if I became governor, and at this point Colorado was 40th in job creation, I said if I get elected governor, I will lift up our economy, but not just the urban Front Range. We'll make sure we don't leave the rural places behind. And everyone said, well, you know, the urban people aren't going to go along with that. You're never going to get elected. I became the first Denver mayor in 130 years to get elected governor of Colorado because people did want that collaboration. I think today what we're facing is a crisis, monumental proportions. Right? People, Americans, are frustrated by the inaction of Congress, but I think they're terrified about what the next thing President Trump is going to tweet. And I think we're probably more divided than at any time since the Civil War. And I think we're more bitterly partisan on more different issues than probably any time since the founding of the country. And I think unless we are able to come together and find ways to, you know, to find ways to get to common ground and really work together on solving some of these big issues that are facing our country, we're toast, right? And that's not a very political, inspirational thing to say that we're toast, but we are, right? In the playground vernacular, we'll be doomed. I think, you know, others have great ideas and visions. We need visions, right? We need dreamers. I think awful lot of people in Congress are great at coming up with visions. They're great at debating the issue. We need dreamers and debaters. I'm a doer. And I think the one thing that is different about me than just about anyone else running is I have a long, consistent record of being able to bring people together, get them to put down their weapons if they've been feuding, and then find that common ground, achieve progressive solutions and progressive goals, and move on to the next event.